Good day, everyone. It's such an interesting time again once more to meet you on this amazing learning platform. My name is Mr. Omo Godwin. Today we'll be considering a very, very interesting topic in RNV, Religion and National Studies. And we are going to be talking about social studies and a very interesting topic. Our topic today is healthy boy and girl relationship. Healthy boy and girl relationship. Wow, this topic is so timely, and I'm very sure you're going to like it all the way. So please come out with your writing materials, your pen, your paper, your jotter, whatever it is, your notepad that you use to take down points, because it promises to be interesting all the way. So if you're ready today, let's learn. I am also ready. So we'll start by looking at the terms and our objectives for each of the slides. Firstly, you have to know what healthy boy and girl relationship means. You should be able to give us some examples of healthy boy and girl relationship and some of the dangers of unhealthy boy and girl relationship. It is going to be mind-blowing today. I am sure you will learn a lot, as well I have also. And please, it's also important we learn and we also implement. You learn and you take to heart. So if you're ready this day to join this lesson, I am also ready. Let's go. Now, healthy boy and girl relationship. The watchword is healthy. And also we can look at relationship here. When we talk about healthy boy and girl relationship, what do we mean? Healthy boy and girl relationship is a kind of relationship that will not put either a boy or a girl in health or social problems. Okay? It could be now or later. So, healthy boy and girl relationship is a kind of relationship that will not put either a boy or a girl in social problems. Currently now, it could be also later. What does that tell you? It means they are relationship that we can go into, because relationship is all about relating with other people, okay? So as a girl, when you relate with the opposite sex, if you're a girl, the opposite sex is a boy, all right? And if you're a boy, the opposite sex, it's a girl, okay? And somehow we relate with one another. Is that taken? Yeah, we relate with one another. And it's very important. We relate with people. You are not alone in the world. You are not alone in planet Earth. So you have people you relate besides your siblings, okay, your brothers and sisters. Yep, you relate with also people around you in the school. Perhaps your sitting partner is a girl who know you are a boy, and you could be a girl and your partner is a boy. So, but there are healthy relationships between girls and boys. So, but what we're looking at is, first, what is a healthy relationship? What does it mean? It's a relationship that will not put you in social problem, either now or later. Okay, having said that, we'll consider some other truths in our next line. So, young people learn how to form safe and healthy relationship with friends. Yep, friends, parents, and teachers. So who do we have this relationship with? Healthy relationship. We can form it with our friends. Yes, we can develop this relationship with our friends, our parents, and sometimes our teachers. This relationship can be developed over time by friends, our parents, and our teachers. You can see the chart there. That's a boy smiling at the teacher. You know, you have a relationship with your teacher, a good relationship. A healthy relationship, not a relationship of abuse, not a relationship of beating and being scared. Some folks don't like to go close to their teacher. You know why? Because there is no healthy relationship with them. All right. So your parents, your teacher, your friends, people around you, etc. So the list goes on. So we learn how to relate when we're in the midst of these people. Now, we'll consider some of the examples of healthy boy and girl relationship. Examples of healthy boy and girl relationship. Number one is we need to learn to say no to premarital sex. Example of healthy boy and girl relationship. You need to learn to do what? To say no to negative peer pressure to sex before marriage, we must say no. We must also learn to say no to negative peer pressure. Sex before marriage is a no-no. Don't even think about it. Don't envisage it. Don't have the thought of it. Listen, at this age now, what you should be concerned about now, it's your education and how you can come up top in your class. So we must learn to say no to sex before marriage. We must also learn to say no to negative. Remember, it is now and also later. So what you are saying no to presently have a lot to do with your now and the future. Okay, you also bear in mind that there are consequences for your actions. All right, it could be now, it could be later. Whatever actions or decision we choose to take will bear the consequence. It may be little now, but you say, "Oh, I don't need this, Mr. Moore. What are you talking about?" It's not right. Your negative peer pressure. Look at the chart here. You can see that guy taking cigarettes, and there's a girl right in front of him. Don't get influenced by those kind of peer pressure. Say, "Oh, come and take it. Just taste it. Come and taste the alcohol. Look at how it tastes. It's tasting nice. You trust me? Hey, it won't harm you." You run away from them. So number one, an example of such practices is that we must do what? Say no to sex before marriage. We must also say no to negative peer pressure. Number three, girls should dress modestly. This is not how a girl should dress in our society. This is not moral, okay? This is not moral, okay? Boys should not be pushy, okay? Don't push anybody. Don't force them to do what they don't want to do. Don't push them around with your own wrong choices. When we dress in Africa, what we are told is that we should cover all parts of our body, dress decently. Remember, there's a quote I should let you know. Perhaps a reminder will help. You are dressed, and the way you are dressed is how the way I addressed you. So you are addressed the way you are dressed. If you dress like someone that is not going to school, someone that's an harlot, they address you as such. If you dress like someone that is decent, they address you as such. Okay? So girls should learn to dress modestly. Boys should not be pushy. And most importantly, you must learn to fear God and keep His commandments. So Mr. Moses is here. He's going to bring the 10 commandments. We must learn to stick with the 10 commandments. Even as a child, it is important. Although it's summed up in just one, and it's now love. Now, avoid being in private or unsafe place with the opposite sex. If you are a boy, don't go to a place where you are just going to be with one girl. There are cases of rape is everywhere. And you must learn to say no to drug abuse. You also learn to share your problems with your parents, adults, and teachers. Sometimes you have uncles. You share your problem with them. Don't keep your problems to yourself. Learn to share your problem. If you are a girl, you don't have any business being alone with a man in a place. Irrespective of who they are, I've told you times without number, guys, you don't find yourself in a secluded place, in a secret place with a guy. If you are a guy, don't go to a place just you and a girl, because a lot of pictures start coming into your mind. You start painting pictures and putting them in frames. I want to put them on the wall and all the stuff. It is not the best. Avoid private places with the opposite sex. Unsafe places, I will call them. And say no to drugs. Drugs, hard drugs, are very, very bad. If you are a sports person, they may come for you and they will get you and deprive you of your honors. We have talked about award. They will not give you award. Even if they've given you and they discover you had this, they'll strip you of your title. That's how bad it is. All right, so you must also learn to share your problem with your parents. Don't tell your peers because they don't have advice for you. They are, you know what's funny? They will be telling you, "Oh, don't worry, I've done it," and there's not a big deal. There's nothing wrong in it. You understand? Come on, you come off it. It's just the beginning phase. But guess what? The beginning phase could be the lasting phase for you. The beginning phase could be a forever phase for you. So you have to watch it very, very closely. Who do we tell? We tell our parents. We share our problems with our teachers. We share our problems with also adults around. That also includes our uncles and auntie. Now, what's the dangerous of unhealthy boy and girl relationship? Is there anything wrong in it? Oh, come on, Mr. Moore, there is nothing wrong to it. You are just telling us not to do it. Perhaps you don't just want us to do it. Well, there are consequences. Number one, it promotes sexually transmitted diseases. That's STDs. Also, you have HIV and AIDS. Now, this girl here is not happy. Why? Because she's already pregnant, and that pregnancy is unwanted. If you find yourself in a place where you shouldn't be with the opposite sex, you could get raped forcefully. They have sexual intercourse with you, and it could lead to unwanted pregnancy, also lead to sexually transmitted disease. But even if it's your consent, you agreed and you decide to do something bad, these are the consequences. Number one, premarital sex also can promote sexually transmitted disease. It can also lead to unwanted pregnancy. It can give these health risk. Your health will be in great risks. You'll be looking malnourished, tattered, like you are not taken care of. You have multiple sex partners. That's also not good. Sudden break in boy or girl's education. If you get pregnant like the girl in the previous slide, education is over. Do you want to become a dropout? Guess what? What's the future for you without your education? Education is the bedrock for everyone. It is very, very important. So these are some of the dangers of unhealthy relationship. But how do we promote healthy boy and girl relationship? Number one, healthy boy and girl relationship can be promoted by, number one, children should be brought up in good manner. That refers to our teachers, our parents, our home. They must learn to bring us up in a good manner. So I know your dad and your mom, they are doing their bits. They are doing their best to bring you up best way possible. But I know sometimes we just want to, come on, my dad is too forceful on us. My dad is so strict. I don't like him. I don't like my dad. I don't like my mom. He shouts at me and yells at me just too much, like the woman here. I don't like her that much. No. What she's doing is right. Our parents, they are the one that will help us out. First, at home, good manners. We call it morals. Okay. Number two, sex education should be taught in schools. People don't talk about sex education. Why? I don't know. It's so funny. They don't talk about it. They think it's one weird topic that you shouldn't be discussed. Sex education, even in churches, places of worship, in the mosques, it should be taught so that people will know what they are into. Also, churches and mosques should talk more about morality and the need to be upright. Okay? Our churches should emphasize the essence of morality. Morality means the things that are right and are upheld by society or a society as a standard. For example, there is a way we are expected to dress in a society. There is a way we are expected to live. The society frowns at things that are not moral. So the church should help also by announcing and making more talk about morality. And the need is very important, the need to be upright. Parents, teacher, and counselor should assist and help children develop good and acceptable character. Not all characters are acceptable. Some of these characters are not acceptable. So we have our church here and we have our mosques here. So they should work hand in hand to ensure a better society. Every child should be well cared for by their parent and teacher. Okay, so when we have issues like that, you can always run to your mom. And trust me, your mom will always do the best for you. And it's important, your mom should be your best friend. If you're a girl, your dad and your mom should be your best friend. You should talk to them frequently. You should talk to them most of the time. When you have challenges, they can come around and help you. So this day we have learned a lot. I told you you will enjoy it. Healthy boy and girl relationship means relationship between the boy and the girl that is free from all forms of immorality. Who says you can't have a friend? You can, but you should watch it and put the proper line in perspective. Let there be barrier. Let there be things that you shouldn't do, the do's and don'ts. And trust me, you'll be nice. So these are your evaluation. What's the healthy boy and girl relationship? List, for example, a healthy boy and girl relationship. Dangers, also you should list them. I trust you've had a wonderful time because I did, and I know you've learned one or two things. So I will meet you and see you the other time when we meet. God bless you. Be safe. Bye-bye.